Ladies and gentlemen, the world isn't going to wait for you to get your act together. 2025 is coming whether you're ready or not. And let me tell you something, you better make it work or you're going to get steamrolled by those who do. This isn't the time for excuses, for whining, or for playing it safe. This is the time to grab life by the throat and force it to give you what you want. Weakness, hesitation, and mediocrity will get you nothing but regret. Most people are sleepwalking through life, waiting for something magical to happen, thinking that someday they'll get their big break. Newsflash, that day isn't coming unless you make it happen. If you're not pushing yourself harder than ever, you'll be left behind, watching others take what should have been yours. This year is about execution, not dreams. It's about domination, not participation. It's about taking what you deserve, not begging for a piece of the pie. So how do you make 2025 work? You eliminate the BS, you increase the pressure, and you get ruthless about results. No more wasting time, no more playing small, and no more pretending that your excuses are valid. The world rewards action, power, and courage, and it punishes hesitation. It's time to build, it's time to conquer, and it's time to rise to a level where no one can ignore you. Here are 7 ironclad principles that will make 2025 the year you finally get it right. Ignore them at your own risk. Burn the boats. There is no plan B. If you want to win in 2025, the first thing you need to do is eliminate the option of failure. Most people fail because they give themselves a way out. They say things like, if this doesn't work, I'll try something else. That mindset is why they never achieve anything significant. Winners burn the boats. They leave themselves with no escape route, no safety net, and no backup plan. Success isn't an option, it's the only option. You see, when you remove the possibility of failure, your level of commitment explodes. You stop playing small, you stop hesitating, and you start making decisions with total conviction. Every great conqueror in history, every business tycoon, every high-level performer had the same approach. They went all in, no matter the cost. The reason most people fail is that they're too comfortable. They have something to fall back on, so they never push themselves to the extreme. But when you take away the safety net, when you make success a matter of life or death, something inside you awakens. You operate with a different level of intensity. You start doing the things that scare you. And guess what? That's exactly what's required to win. You can either be the person who plays it safe and ends up mediocre, or you can be the person who goes all in and dominates. But you can't be both. 2025 is the year you cut off the escape routes and commit to your vision with an unbreakable will. No excuses, no hesitation, no backup plan. Make it work or die trying. Relentless action over useless perfection. Perfection is the biggest lie that keeps people broke, weak, and irrelevant. The world rewards execution, not overthinking. The people who win in life are not the ones who sit around trying to make everything flawless. They're the ones who take massive action and figure it out along the way. Most of you are paralyzed by your own fear. You'll launch that business because it's not perfect. You'll make that move because the timing isn't right. That's why you're stuck. That's why you're not winning. While you're sitting there polishing your little plans, someone else is out there taking action and crushing it. You think billionaires got to where they are because they waited for the perfect moment? Hell no. They moved fast, made mistakes, adjusted, and kept pushing forward. Speed kills the competition. If you wait, you lose. If you hesitate, you get crushed. And in 2025, the world is moving faster than ever. If you don't keep up, you'll be left in the dust. Success is about momentum, not perfection. You start, you improve, you keep going. But most of you are too soft, too scared to look bad, too afraid to make mistakes. Well, guess what? Mistakes are the price of success. If you're not making mistakes, you're not doing enough. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. Pull the trigger, take the risk, and fix it as you go. If you want to make it work in 2025, you need to obsess over speed and action. No more waiting, no more hesitation, just move. Cut the dead weight, no room for losers. Your environment is either fueling your success or dragging you down like an anchor. Most of you are surrounded by losers, whiners, and weaklings, and you wonder why you're not getting anywhere. The harsh truth, you become like the people you associate with. If you spend your time with mediocrity, you will become mediocre. The biggest mistake people make is keeping useless relationships out of guilt or nostalgia. They don't want to cut off old friends, lazy family members, or negative influences because they feel bad. Let me tell you something. Your future is more important than their feelings. If someone isn't pushing you to be better, they're pulling you down. Period. You think successful people keep dead weight around? Absolutely not. They cut ties ruthlessly. They don't waste time on complainers, victims, or energy vampires. They build their circle with killers, winners, and high performers. People who demand excellence and push them higher. This is war. Every day, you're fighting for your dreams, your success, and your future. You can't afford even a single weak link in your circle. If you have people around you who are holding you back, get rid of them immediately. No explanations, no second chances. Your success depends on it. In 2025, if you want to make it work, audit your circle, eliminate the weak, and surround yourself with nothing but winners. It's not personal, it's survival. Embrace the pain. Discomfort is the price of power. If you think success is supposed to be comfortable, you've already lost. The reality is the road to the top is paved with pain, suffering, and relentless pressure. The weak avoid discomfort. The strong run toward it because they know that pain is the currency of success. Most of you have been conditioned to believe that life should be easy. You avoid hardship, you stay in your comfort zone, and you wonder why you're not winning. Newsflash, comfort is the enemy. Every time you choose ease over effort, you're choosing to be weak. Every time you back down from a challenge, you're proving that you don't have what it takes. You don't build muscle without tearing the fibers apart. You don't build mental toughness without going through hell. You don't build success without suffering. If you're not willing to embrace pain, you'll never reach the highest level. It's that simple. Look at the most successful people on the planet. They didn't get there by taking the easy road. They got there by sacrificing, suffering, and pushing through the kind of pain that would break most people. The difference between winners and losers is that winners expect pain and use it to fuel them, while losers complain and quit. 2025 is going to test you. It's going to throw obstacles in your face, beat you down, and push you to the limit. The question is, will you break or will you rise? Will you embrace the pain or will you run from it? Pain is temporary, weakness is permanent. Choose wisely. If you want to make it work in 2025, you must learn to love discomfort. Seek it out, chase it, make it your ally. Because the moment you stop fearing pain is the moment you become unstoppable. Ruthless discipline. Motivation is a lie. If you're relying on motivation to get things done, you're already dead in the water. Motivation is a joke. It's an emotional high that fades the moment things get hard. The people who win are the ones who do what needs to be done, whether they feel like it or not. That's called discipline, and it's the only thing that separates winners from losers. Every single day you have a choice. Act based on how you feel, or act based on what you want to achieve. The losers wait to feel inspired. The winners execute regardless of their emotions. They don't care if they're tired. They don't care if they're bored. They don't care if they don't feel like it. They just do the damn work. Most of you are too soft. You let your emotions dictate your actions. That's why you're inconsistent. That's why you start things and never finish. You spent your whole life chasing motivation instead of building discipline, and that's why you keep failing. Let me be clear, your feelings do not matter. Your excuses do not matter. The only thing that matters is whether or not you take action. Discipline is about one thing, doing the work, no matter what. No negotiations, no compromises, no excuses. 2025 isn't going to be won by people who are motivated. It's going to be won by the ruthlessly disciplined. The ones who wake up at 4 a.m. even when they don't feel like it. The ones who put in the work when no one is watching. The ones who execute without hesitation every single day. If you want to make 2025 work, forget about motivation. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for the right moment. Get up, get moving, and develop the kind of relentless discipline that makes you unstoppable. Execute without mercy. Take what's yours. 2025 is not the year for hesitation. It's not the year for playing nice. It's not the year for waiting your turn. It's the year for taking what's yours without hesitation, without fear, and without mercy. Most people fail because they hesitate. They wait for permission. They overthink every move. And while they're stuck in indecision, the winners are already 10 steps ahead, dominating the game. The world doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who execute aggressively. You want success? Take it. You want to build a business? Launch it. You want to be great? Act like it every damn day. Stop thinking. Stop waiting. Stop looking for guarantees. There are no guarantees. There is only action and results. The most powerful people in the world didn't ask for permission. They didn't hesitate. They saw an opportunity and seized it with ruthless execution. They didn't care about opinions. They didn't care about obstacles. They took what they wanted and made it theirs. You need to have that same killer instinct. Stop caring about what people think. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Move now, strike hard, and never apologize for winning. If you want to make 2025 work, stop playing small, stop being polite, stop hesitating, execute with absolute ruthlessness, and take what's yours, because no one is going to give it to you. Dominate your time. No more wasted hours. The most valuable resource you have is time, and most of you are throwing it away like it's infinite. Let me be blunt. Time is running out. You don't have the luxury of wasting another year, another month, another damn minute. 2025 is here. And every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. Look at how most people spend their days. Scrolling through social media, binge watching Netflix, engaging in useless conversations, and procrastinating on the things that actually matter. And then they wonder why they're broke, stuck, and failing. They claim they don't have time to build their dreams while wasting hours every single day on distractions. The winners of 2025 will be ruthless with their time. Every second will be accounted for. Every minute will be directed toward growth, execution, and results. There is no free time for those who want to dominate. There is only productive time and wasted time. And wasted time is a crime against your future. You think billionaires waste time? Hell no. Every hour is planned, optimized, and leveraged to build more power, more influence, and more success. They own their time. They don't let it slip through their fingers like the weak do. If you're not scheduling every moment with purpose, you're losing to someone who is. If you want to make 2025 work, track every hour, cut out the useless activities, and eliminate distractions with an iron fist. Social media isn't your friend, it's a trap. Useless conversations aren't harmless, they're poison. Every wasted second is an opportunity someone else is taking from you. Success is built minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. You either control your time or you let it control you. Decide now. Will you master time in 2025, or will it be another year of wasted potential? Raise your standards. Mediocrity is a disease. Expanded speech. If you're not where you want to be, it's because your standards are too low, period. You tolerate laziness, you tolerate excuses, you tolerate weakness in yourself and others, and guess what? You get what you tolerate. Most people accept mediocrity because it's easy. They let themselves off the hook. They say it's good enough. And that's why they never achieve greatness. Let me tell you something. Good enough is the enemy of excellence. The best in the world don't settle. They demand more from themselves every single day. And that's why they win. Look at your life. Are you operating at the highest level, or are you making excuses? Are you giving 100%, or are you doing just enough to get by? If your standards are low, your results will be low. It's not a mystery, it's a fact. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your standards. Champions demand more from themselves than anyone else ever could. They don't need motivation. They don't need outside pressure. They hold themselves to a level so high that most people wouldn't survive it. That's why they dominate. That's why they're unstoppable. And that's why everyone else is left wondering what happened. In 2025, you need to raise your standards to an unforgiving level. No more tolerating mediocrity. No more accepting weakness. No more being soft on yourself. Demand more. Push yourself harder than ever before. Expect greatness and refuse to accept anything less. You either live by elite standards or you die in mediocrity. There is no middle ground. Decide now. Are you willing to demand more from yourself than ever before, or are you going to settle like the rest? You now have 9 ironclad principles to dominate 2025. But here's the truth. None of this matters if you don't execute. The weak will hear this and say, that was inspiring, but do nothing. The strong will hear this, lock in and start executing immediately. The question is, which one are you? This is the year to burn the boats. Move fast, cut the dead weight. Embrace pain, build discipline, control your time, and demand the absolute best from yourself. No more excuses, no more waiting, no more weakness. The winners of 2025 are being made right now. Will you be one of them? Now go out there and make it work.